For work together 11.4, we're going to be doing the same thing like we did in 11.3, but instead of using individual accounts, we're going to use special column account totals. So we're going to be posting special journal totals to the general ledger. So first direction says to post the October 31st column totals of the sales journal. So as you can see here, I have two drop downs, one for all my journals and one for all the different kind of ledgers I'm going to have today. So we're going to scroll this up a little bit, open up our sales journal to start, and we're going to find and go through and post our accounts receivable debit, our sales credit, and our sales tax payable credit. So first things first, accounts receivable. Alright, I'm going to scroll some more here. Alright, so first transaction is always going to use date of the 31st because we're using the end of the month. So 31st, we're using the sales journal page 10. And we have a debit of 7377.60. 7377.60. Now I have a debit and a debit, so add this to this number right here, and you get a total of 8662.33. To complete this last step, we need to take our 1130 and put it up here in parentheses. Because we've posted that number, it is now done and over with. It's done transaction. Next account we need to open ledger is going to be the sales ledger. And you can see now it says sales credit. So we know this is obviously going to be a credit. So the 31st, we're going to credit 6960.00. We got this from S10. We have a credit. Add these two together. Gives me a grand total of 240,295.00. Alright, so last step we need to do for this one is put my 4110 up here. Alright, and now the last one is my sales tax payable credit. And again, it's a credit, so the 31st, we're going to credit 417.60 from S10. So S10, a credit plus a credit is going to give me 1824.48. And we need 2140 this, parentheses. We always do parentheses because it is the total we're putting in, and we know we put that in that account. So there we go. There we go. We've matched all of that. Next transaction for direction number 2 says to Alright, now the second transaction says we need to post the October 31st column total of the purchases journal. So go ahead up here, select your purchases journal. And we need to go to purchases, debit, accounts payable, credit. So I'm going to go down, open up my purchases first, because that's listed first. Purchases 5110, so date is the 31st. We're from P10 for purchases, page 10. It's a debit of 11,818.40. Oh, that didn't work. 11,818.40. Debit plus a debit gives me a total of 118,378.00. Now to finish that up, we need to put the 5110 in here. 51. And we're going to use another one. I know it's going to be 2110. I'll show you where we're getting that from next here. Open our accounts payable credit. That's our 2110. I put it up there already. Date was the 31st. Purchases 10. So P10. It's a credit 11,818.40. Gives me a credit total of 16,755.20. All right, so that's the second transaction. The third one says we need to post the October 31st column totals of the cash receipts journal. So change your journal, cash receipts. All right, so cash receipts, we have 5 different accounts to post. Let's move this over so you can see it a little bit better. First one I'm going to open up and do is going to be my accounts receivable credit. Open up accounts receivable. Number is going to be 1130. That's my account number. It's going to be date of the 31st. It's from Cash Receipts 12, CR 12. It's a credit of 6360. Credit and a debit, take the difference, still have a debit balance is 2302.33. All right, next one we're going to do is going to be my sales credit. Date is the 31st. From CR 12. Credit of 18,320. Add that on there, gives you a total of 258,615. And we need to put our 4110 up here. All right, next one, sales tax payable credit. 31st. CR 12. 1099.20 credit. 1099.20. Credit and a credit, add those together, gives me 2923.68. 2923.68. Total 2140 up here. Next one, sales discount debit. I'll put 4120 up here. Bring down our 3140 debit. CR 12. Date was the 31st. Debit plus a debit gives you 2229.40. And the last one, cash debit. All right. 1110 is my account number. Date is 31st. CR 12. Debit is 25747.80. Debit plus a debit gives me 38,983.38. All right. And the last one, post the October 31st column totals of the cash payments journal. So switching journals. So the last journal we have to do, cash payments. All right. So first thing we need to do is scroll so we can see. And accounts payable debit. Now, why did I skip over these first two, you might ask? The reason being is we've already posted all these general accounts. So we're just going to be putting check marks there. We're not doing the general ledgers, we're doing special amount column ledgers right now. So we're just doing the special ones, not the general. So we put check marks there. We go right to accounts payable debit. Date is the 31st. It's from the cash payments, page 15. CP 15. Debit is 8,656. So credit minus debit 8099.20, and we need to move our 2110 up here to complete that transaction. All right, next one, purchases discount credit. Purchases discount. All right, we have a date of the 31st. We are using Cash Payments Journal. So CP15 is my reference. I am going to be crediting 128.48. Credit plus a credit gives me 1387.33. That is 5120 reference. All right, now last transaction is for cash. Cash, number 1110 up here. Date is the 31st. We're from CP15. We have a cash credit this time of 18,704.16. Debit minus a credit gives me 20,279.22. All right, so as you can see, just taking the final numbers, we're just moving numbers from one location to another, and you have completed 11.4. Biggest things here to take your time is make sure you open up the correct account and make sure you use your post-ref and account numbers where needed so you don't lose easy points on those. All right, good luck. Try 11.4 on your own, and talk to you soon.